They worship a teaching for doctrines and commandments of men. And so, because people say our church organization is inspired, and because our policies are inspired, and because we are the true church, the remnant church, our church organization will never fall. You ever read that? You ever seen that in print? Our church organization will never fall. It's going to go through to the end. The problem with this prediction is, number one, the people making this prediction and writing these books have not studied out the difference between the true church and the professed church. We already studied that before, so we're not going to go over that again. Everybody that's in the true church is part of the professed church. But everybody in the professed church is not part of the true church. The true church has never fallen and never will fall. It did not fall in the time of Enoch. It did not fall in the time of Noah. The true church did not fall in the time of Elijah or in the time of the Babylonian captivity. The true church did not fall in the time of John the Baptist or in the time of Nero or in the time of Diocletian or in the time of Constantine or in the time of Theodosius or in the time of Pope Innocent III or in the days of William Miller. But the professed church was almost totally destroyed in each one of those 11 situations that I just mentioned. Our problem is we have not been careful enough in our study of prophecy. The Philadelphia church is the only church who is promised divine protection during the time of trouble. The threat to Laodicea and Sardis of possible destruction of the great majority is clearly spelled out in the Scriptures. And the Spirit of prophecy makes it very clear that God can finish His work by other means. God does not need us. He doesn't need the so-called independent ministries. God can finish His work if He needs to by heathen princes. Ellen White wrote that in No Book Leaflets, page 62. And so people say because our church organization is inspired of God and our policies are inspired of God, all Christians should work with us and follow our policies. And it was because Jesus did not do that He was rejected and crucified.